When celebrations or holidays are around, have you wondered, how do I talk about these? Do you feel that you always only have boring conversation points and you don't really want to talk about it? Well, in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to make talking about holidays and celebrations exciting, what kind of conversation points you can use, and how you can extend conversations. Before we go ahead, hi, I'm Ajit from Capshine. Capshine is a revolutionary learner together English fluency program. With Capshine, learning English is easy, quick, fun, affordable, and effective, and we promise a whole new you in 6 months or less. So, what are we going to see about celebrations and holidays? We're going to talk about common celebratory expressions. We're going to talk about conversations and pieces of conversations and phrasing. We're also going to look at some vocabulary related to holidays. Let's go ahead. So let's look at some common celebratory expressions. You could look at, for example, if it's a birthday, you could say, "Happy birthday, may good cheer last throughout the year," right? It could be used, this final phrase could be used with any other greeting for a celebration or holiday as well. Wishing you all the hope, wonder, and joy that the season can bring. Again, seasonal wishes. If it's, let's say, Christmas or New Year, or if it's around Holi, whatever it is, or around Diwali, whatever it is, that's a great expression or greeting that you could use to wish people. To extend a conversation, to have conversation points, here are some questions you can use. What's your favorite holiday or celebration like? Or what is your favorite holiday, celebration, or festival? Remember, if you want to talk about holidays and celebration or festivals, you don't necessarily have to do it around holidays. You could talk about it at any given point. In fact, you may have a talk time, but this is the conversational piece that you want to follow. You could ask about when is it, how long does it last, and how do you celebrate it? Again, if you're meeting people from different cultures, this is a great way to get to know who they are, what they do, and what their culture looks like. A great way to know people. Let's look at one question. What is your favorite festival? So how do you respond to this? Well, my favorite festival or celebration is, plus the reason, plus what the celebration is, then the reason for it. Here's how a response should look. My favorite festival is Pongal because we come from a family of farmers and it's important to us. And you could explain a little bit more, of course. We're keeping it short so that you don't get bogged down by the text itself. So you could keep it as detailed as possible. Explain why it's important to you. Or you could say, my favorite festival is Halloween, or my favorite celebration is Halloween because it's lighthearted and I get to have a lot of fun. Whatever it is that works for you. You could have a follow-up question. When is it? When is it celebrated? It's on, and give the date. Or some festivals tend to last for a period of time. Like for example, Pongal lasts for a series of days, or Holi is celebrated over a course of days. It starts on the date and ends on that date. Or it starts on a particular date and lasts for the number of days that it lasts for. So how long does it last? It lasts for the number of days. To give you an example, you could say, my favorite holiday is Christmas, and it is celebrated on the 25th of December, because that's the only festival I can think of right now. In case you want to invite someone for a celebration or a holiday, here is what you could do. I'm hosting a party, whatever it is, and it would be great if you could make it. So I'm hosting a party at my home at 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'd really like you to come, or it would be great if you could make it. What are you up to this evening? And then based on that, if they're free, you could essentially persuade them to come by saying that. We are hosting a small party for Diwali, and I'd love it if you could come or join us there, right? So again, this expression could also help when you're inviting someone for a celebration or a holiday celebration at your home. What if you want to ask someone about their plans for the holidays? How do you plan to spend your summer holidays, right? And you could respond to that by saying, or the other person could respond to that by saying, I plan to go to a summer camp, read books, and play video games, for instance. How does your family celebrate Holi or whatever the festival is? And we've seen an example of this. Use that format to answer. What holidays do you celebrate? Again, list out the holidays that you celebrate to respond to this. Before we sort of wrap it up, a few idiomatic expressions associated with celebrations itself. A whale of a time is a very common expression used when you wish someone to have a lot of fun, or when you're talking about how much fun you're having, when you're having a lot of fun. Have a whale of a time, or to have the time of your life. Either of these are useful to talk about this. This idiom means to have a great time, thoroughly enjoying yourself. We had a whale of a time at Claire's birthday party, right? A whale of a time. A lot of enjoyment, a lot of laughs, a great time, a whale of a time. You could also say the life of the party or the soul of the party. This essentially means that someone was the liveliest and they held the party together and they were the central attraction of that party. They gave life to that party itself, or they entertained and provided the entertainment for the party. He's always been the life of the party, right? You could also say to throw a party. When you want to plan and organize and invite people, that entire thing can be called to throw a party. Kate and Alex are throwing a party next Sunday, right? Which means they've done all of that. They've prepared for it, they've organized it, and they're going to have the party ready for people to come and attend, to throw a party. Let's look at a few more. A social butterfly. When someone's a social butterfly, they are sort of very sociable, they're outgoing, they have a lot of friends, and they usually like to attend a lot of parties, and people want to invite them to a lot of parties because they're very sociable and good to have. David is a bit of a social butterfly, right? You could also use the expression to paint the town red or color the town red. This doesn't have any violent connotation. What it means is that you're going to have so much fun or you're going to enjoy yourself in a particular area, right? To paint the town red. We are going to color the city red after dinner. So we're going to have a great time and enjoy ourselves to the max. Another one, let your hair down. Essentially, when you want to say that you want to be carefree and less stressed and less thoughtful and just have a good time, you would use the phrase to let your hair down. This means to enjoy yourself and start to relax, especially after work or after working a very hard day. The family get together gave us all a chance to really let our hair down, right? So to really relax and stop worrying about things and stop being thoughtful about things like work and responsibilities, to just sort of relax, is to let your hair down. Before we conclude, let's quickly check our understanding. Which phrasing is the correct answer to the question, which is your favorite holiday? Let's look at each of these. You can pause the video if you'd like to think about what the answer should be. My favorite holiday is Diwali because the entire city gets illuminated with lights on this day. This works. I celebrate my favorite holiday by cooking. This answers what you do and how you celebrate. So this is not accurate. My favorite holiday lasts for 4 days. This answers how long does your holiday last. The right answer, of course, is that. Which phrasing is correct? On which date does Holi fall? So it's asking specifically on which date it falls. It lasts for 2 days, talks about how long it lasts. It is on 18th, works. It starts from 18th and ends on 20th, could also work because we are asking for when it falls, and both of these actually work. I hope you found this informative. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe to us or register to get access to the free trial. You can do this by going to capshine.com or downloading the app from the Play Store. Thanks for watching.